From the east side will rise a new, hot, burning star, and 7 other stars revolve in it. And the whole people of the world will see that.
Rabbi Yuval Ovadia went from studying film in New York City
A King Mashiach will show up in the land of the Galil.
to becoming a scholar, traveling the world talking about the Messianic era that he says we're living in as we speak.
I go to the facts, what's going on right now in front of my eyes, and I want to see if it's written in the Holy Scriptures of Judaism. We take them as something written in a divine places and given to us from God Himself.
It's too early to say with certainty that there's a so-called Planet X out there. If Planet X is out there, we'll find it together.
Millions of people around the world, including NASA, are following the theories about the mysterious Planet X, also believed to be called Nibirru. It's said to be approaching Earth in an elliptical orbit. Ovadia says he saw it with his own eyes and took this picture.
It looks like a comet. It has a long tail, or millions of meteors and asteroids which go after him because of its magnetic force.
The Pleiades star system, known as the Seven Sisters, has been studied for millennia. Many believe these 2 star systems caused the great flood of Noah's time.
Our Talmud in the Tractate Brachot, it says that how did the flood happen? God actually moved 2 stars out of Pleiades because God always uses nature even to make miracles. He preferred to use nature as much as possible.
Ovadia himself was shocked to see just how many biblical prophecies talked about the cosmos guiding the Jewish people, from God telling Abraham that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky.
It's written in the Talmud a few thousand years ago. They mention all the stars in the world. And nowadays, according to NASA, it's exactly the number.
To Bilam, a sorcerer and enemy of the Israelites, who Ovadia says had a prophecy about the planet Nibirru and even how it looks.
He says, Darach korav miYaakov v'shevet miYisrael. A star would come from Yaakov, and a shevet, it could also be a shavit, a comet.
Evangelical Christian leaders like Pastor John Hagee believe the end of days is signified by the increase in frequency of blood moon eclipses on Jewish feast days.
Paro, he had many astrologers. They had huge knowledge with astrology, much better than ours. And our commentator said that he saw a star, which his sign is red, and is bringing destruction.
And solar eclipses, like the one that traversed the United States around the time of the presidential election.
People would still say, oh, there's no connection, there's no connection. There was a connection.
Journalist Adam Berkowitz of Breaking News Israel says these coincidences are too hard to ignore.
There was a midrash, it was an obscure midrash that Rav Yosef Berger told me about, that if the solar eclipse came at a specific time, there would be horrible storms and wars. Well, when the solar eclipse passed across America, transversed America diagonally, and then went out to sea, and it passed over 3 developing storm systems, which the meteorologist said, nothing to worry about. Those 3 storm systems each developed into horrific hurricanes, which were the hurricanes that slammed into America.
Ovadia says even though our planet is being riddled by natural disasters, social unrest, and terrorism, it's all part of the gradual process to a brighter day.
People would say the same miracles that have been in Egypt, even more than that, will be shown at that time. And at a certain point, the King Mashiach will control the whole world, not by force, but by love. And he will bring peace to the whole world.
Reporting from Earth, Emily Francis, I-24 News.